Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 2nd of May. Actually today is the 1st of May, so we call it a May Day. Do you guys actually know where it's from? Right, it's been a long time, but what I learned when I grew up is May Day is the International Labor Day. In the West we call it May Day. So basically May Day is actually very interesting fact. The terms of working 9 to 5, 8 hours a day, thanks to May Day. So it started with the strike of the workers from a factory in Chicago. So it was quite a big event at that time because it's one of the most organized and the most agreed of strike from workers for the first time to, demand for 8 hours working. And it's successful. And then the communist or socialist, picked that day to be the Labor Day, just to commemorate that event from Chicago. So that's why we have this holiday. Unfortunately, it is on Sunday, which means that most of the countries that celebrate May Day will have tomorrow. It's Monday, it's a bank holiday, including the UK. And also, I was asking if anyone has witnessed or experienced the heaven on earth for a night, for a day, in the weekend. If you guys, enjoy the returning of someone or meeting someone new or celebrating or have a good time partying, something like that, please comment in the comment box so I can share the story with you. But I have the feeling you did. Okay, so before I go to the reading, I want to say this. So I'm still collecting for the ideas of when is the best time for me to go online. So I'm thinking of half three in the UK in the afternoon, so 3:30 p.m. It will be about 9:30 in the US and 6:30. Is that 6:30 in Asia. I can do a bit later, maybe 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I really I don't know because I never worked with YouTube before. I don't even know how to go live stream yet, and I really need to know when is the best day. I was thinking of Wednesday and Saturday, but then someone say Sunday is better, so I was thinking, right, okay, Sunday is okay, and then Wednesday because most of people working. So I was thinking Wednesday not a good idea because you're going to work in the morning, you can't be bothered with all these things. So probably I think the best way is to live stream once a week in the weekend because you will have more time to join me. And in the live stream I will answer you, like small questions easier. So I don't have to do the private readings because the private readings is really for someone like in need, really needed something when they are really at the point that they need to find a way out, or else they will be missing all the blessing. Okay, so let's go to our reading today. Let's see what we have. And don't forget I have a donations button, guys. If you can donate, I will be very grateful to help me to transform and transist this period, because I'm also doing the same. I'm trying to reinventing myself. Okay, so let's go to the reading. We have the wasteland. Sustainability, slow down, tend to guidance. The card is actually calling you to slow down, literally. So if you kind of like extremist on something, too focused, relationship, work, or even yourself or partying, they just ask you to slow down. It's kind of like they want you to reserve the energy. The reason why this card come out because we stepping into Mercury retrograde, and the energy will be pulled back you will feel the frustration. It has to happen that way because, you know, it's kind of like want you to reflect yourself, your knowledge, your experiences gaining of the recent past onto the matters that you were struggling with. If you were struggling with someone, this is a time that they force you to revise to see if is it worth it, is it what you really want, or you want the new blessing coming in. In work the same. They will ask you, even like for example my work with the tarot, because I started this around maybe March. It's kind of slow down now. If you notice, the number of followers not increased, but it's okay because I understand the meaning of it. So they want to see if I'm really happy with what I'm doing, if I do it for the right reason. And also it's a time for me to kind of like add more things in, like reinventing things, because we're supposed to do it. When I say we're supposed to do it, that means that no one else can do it but ourselves. So what I'm gonna inventing, for example Monday, because I order a few new oracle cards and things like that, I'm gonna do the oracle messages, because, you know, I try to diverse the content so people not getting bored. And also there will be a lot of messages that, you know, like the daily cannot tell you. I mean the tarot, they cannot tell you. So that's the reason. It's like they preparing you the second time, and up until the 20th of June, because 20th of June we will have that retrograde from Jupiter, but that is not about career or communications or job or investment. When Jupiter retrograde is about your inner self. So it's like about how you doing now, how you sorted out the past, the past people, the past cycle, the past experiences, even when it comes to job. For example, you went through job loss. So it's very logical actually, the energy, if you think about it. And Jimmy asked me if he should invest something. Then I told Jimmy, if you invest anything in May, don't do anything too big. It's kind of like they let you to kind of like have a taste of how it's like. It's not about the time you take action on something, because take a risk is like you take a risk because you want to know, you're curious, you want to be adventurous, because that's Sagittarius. So if you understand it, then you will know how to invest appropriately. And when it comes to August, especially after that, Jupiter forward again, and then it's Leo season. So you will get a boost from Leo fire sign, because we are fire. So it will give you more chances of winning. Okay, so the second card we have, Court of the Seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next steps. That exactly like they ask you to slow down, to kind of like revise things, tend to your garden. That's why I make an example about my tarot reading. I will have to slow down again. You know, I don't care about 1,000 subs for now. I want to see if I did the right thing, if I pull out the accurate information, which I'm very happy with, because, you know, like all the people say that I did is a good job, that I actually can describe things. So I kind of like verify myself too, and think about what next, what is the best thing for people, and also for making money from YouTube. So if you think that way with whatever you do, you will be successful, guaranteed. So we get what we want of manifestation, but make sure it's also serve other people. That is the best way, because when you can get that point to like synchronize the two purposes at the same time, it allows you to feel happy with yourself. Here is a new deck that I got yesterday, and I still have a few more, so I want to try out. As usual, I never read a book, right? So let's see if I can read this card. I love this card. I don't know why, but I like green and Celtic and all the mysterious things. Maybe I'm spiritual by nature. Celestial. Cosmos, creation, spirit. Okay, so this is interesting thing. Cosmos is the universe. Creation is you. And spirit is a cycle repeat. Now this is interesting fact that I was thinking about. Think back to 2005. You are you are now like a new student, the new graduate just out of university, and started to apply all the things you learned from university into a job, the first job, and you humble, you excited because the spirit is like the repeat of something. I don't know why I was thinking about 2005, but it's around that time. It can be 2002, 2005, depends on when you're born. But basically, think about when you first graduated and got the first job. And that is you now. That's why people didn't understand when they went through all these pain and losses, especially when it comes to money and career. This is the reason why, because you are about to reinvent. And that's why we were designed as a Sagittarius. That's why you felt like you less fortunate compared to other side. Because other side, it seems to be smooth. But you know what? Smooth doesn't mean that they're happy. It's boring. It's same. Old, same old, repeated. People bored and tired of it. But you're always driven. So it's actually a blessing if you look at that way too. So you feel very positive with your energy. And when you're positive, you can create anything you want. That's why I'm very confident what I'm doing, because whatever I invented with the tarot, I don't think other readers, have that ability to do, because they don't have the blessing that we have. That's a problem. Okay, so let's go to the tarot now. The first card gonna be. Let's see what the first card. And by the way, I don't remember if I say this is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The first card is the King of Swords. Perfect. You just see what you meant to do next. It's like the Westland card say that take the next step. Sorry, tend to your garden, and this one say take the next step. The next step, same old again, like when you first graduated, but on totally different level. It's like you are the master of what you're doing now. Second card we have the Seven of Wands. So the challenge is how you not resistant to changes, to to new journey, to new chapter, to new mission, to new cultivation. You meant to cultivate in a new land, a new garden. So you have to leave the old garden, because that garden is no longer fruitful. Even relationship or money doesn't matter. Whatever you think of, the old garden is no longer serving what you meant to grow. So you're gonna grow something very bigger than the old cycle. So you start to see it, but there's something missing. So we will find out why you still resistant. Now, speaking about choices, relationship, work, you're confused, obviously, between the new one, the old one, or even between the old one with each other, or between the new one with each other, or even career path. There's a confusion here. And number 6. King of Swords. You know, with the King of Swords, it's like I don't know why, but I see this. I saw someone kind of trying to revise their own experience when it comes to pain. Because you trying to heal yourself, but you didn't know why you did it, right? So I can spot out now that your healing mechanism is quite natural because you one of us. So you're trying to make sense of things, why things like that happen, why that person did that to me, why that person, you know, so mean, and why that person not um, appreciate what I have them, something like that. So you trying to make sense with the King of Swords. So your I'm sorry. So your wisdom actually up to, you know, a next level. It's going there. It's kind of like increasing steadily without you knowing it. That's why you think of all these interchange energy, intersections energy. So you got like thousands or hundreds of thoughts going through at the same time. So you confuse which one to be clarified and which one is practical to be understood, which one can just remove it. So that is the process that you're going through now. That is really, really good, because if you don't do now when Mercury retrograde, you're gonna be confused more. You don't know if they genuine or not, if they really change, if they really regret, all these sort of things. That's what I'm talking about. In the recent past, I mean, like very lately, a couple of days or even maximum a week, you suddenly see things why I was so stupid at that point, and you knew exactly why you should stop that unhealthy habit or something about you, your old self, that you decided to remove. So you're getting wiser, more logical, and more sensible. The Chariot. I think you kind of like you're feeling like there's someone that worth giving a chance. That's kind of feeling, because you see something in the past that you think it's like you have to do the fair things for someone. So you want to come to them, to visit them, or to give them a chance, something like that. Now what coming toward you is, this is what you want, but you're still feeling like, because you learned from the past, you want to make sure that you gain that proof. It's like give it you know, like it's like you want to see something properly from by your own eyes, of someone, if they really behaved, or if they really change, if they really have something to show you that they worth the second chance. So you are more sensible now. So you're waiting for it. And I think you did the right thing, because, you know, like, I don't think people change that fast. Okay, so the next two cards we have the World. You're gonna be very happy because May coming in. Remember, I did the May reading. You're gonna be able to do anything you want, but with one condition: the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. You have to do it. You have to gain your clarity, to prove to the universe that you really mature now. You grown up. Doesn't matter how old you are, even you're 60, 70. If you don't learn, you never grow. So now the Strength card, you know how to control your your white animal beast part of yourself is because we are the Taurus, not a Taurus, a centaur. So that beast inside you, you know how to control it now because you understand the world is about the ideas. So you kind of like see your new world now. You know your role now, what you meant to do. That's the only way that you can tame yourself to become the strength card. And also, you know, I think there's a fire sign here that you gain the clarity on them, that they're not gonna come to you. They are just like a curious, about you. So they're curious about you. So you gain the clarity about if that's what investment, relationship, or business or something like that. But you realize that they're not gonna come. Now the Two of Pentacles is about if you want to wait for someone or not. It's like the Page of Swords. So you guys trying to gain clarity, and I have the feeling you want to gain the clarity about this person here with a fire sign here. Any sign. But you want to know if it's worth investing or you just step in your world. I actually can get the answer for you right now. Just step in your world. Why you have to wait for anyone? The Ten of Wands. So, yep. All the struggle gonna be not over, but you're gonna gain the answer for yourself about why you should step in your world now without waiting for people. Okay, so let's clarify this reading to see what's going on. The King of Swords, we have the King of Cups. So you kind of like gaining the clarity for why you should be happy, why you should leave people, why you should be the Chariot, like go forward. So let's clarify. So you kind of like, you know why you should be happy now and why things happen, but you're not gonna hand over your heart to anyone. Like you're not gonna wear your heart on your sleeve anymore. You will be a very fair now to yourself, and that's what you need to do. The challenge is the Seven of Wands. That is that's what I talk about the King of Cups. So you're ready now, you want that commitment, you want to hand it over to someone, because after you learn about yourself, about why you shouldn't be, you know, like blindly giving your heart and emotion or investment to something, so you know how to stop it now. So you will hold on that. You will see how people are gonna behaving or treating you. So you learn, because you tend to give people first before they give you. So now you learn that you will wait for them to give you first, and then they will give you. And then you will give them something equally. Okay, so let's see the Lovers. The Page of Cups. So someone from the past contacted you or visited you. If it's not yet happened, then maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow or next week, they will come back to tell you things, sweet things. Anything that I want to tell you, doesn't matter, because you will wait for the real action. You're not looking for words anymore. Yep. With the Queen of Swords in the recent past, that's exactly your attitude. So you found yourself back again. You're taking back your control. And now you will say, hang on. Where is my commitment? If you don't give me your commitment, because the hyphen is all about commitment, getting together and being exchanging, especially, you know, like the depth of knowledge, wisdom, that kind of very deep commitment, not the you know, like the sex thing, the lust thing, the temptation thing, the money things. This is like you looking for something that one is committed, it will be forever. That's what you're looking for. So the Queen of Swords, it's like you say, hang on, you know, like if you don't show me it, don't talk to me. I'm done talking, something like that. With the Chariot, we have, wow, you really looking forward to the future. You just want to go to the door here, leaving the past behind forever. And you won't do that, I guarantee you. It's very soon, after the Mercury retrograde, that's when you will head into the real happiness. Mercury is kind of like, it's give you time to revise on people, business. Not yourself, because yourself is gonna be when Jupiter retrograde. So the Page of Swords, you have the Star. That's what I'm talking. So you got all the healing and wisdom with the Star card. So you feeling like things start to opening up for you. But you are very, you're growing faster than you thought. That's why you heading toward the future, but you still give some time to look back to people to really see if you were right about the decision and you were right about why, you fell out with people. So you take your time to step in the new cycle. Actually, you are in a new cycle now, but it's not a real opportunity to create my money relationship yet. It's still kind of like gaining your harvest from what you paid in the past. So you kind of harvesting your wisdom, your growth before you start to make money and having a relationship with someone. Now the world we have, the devil. So by stepping in the new world, you see all the toxic relationship here, the lover card here, people trying to come back and apologize you or talking shit to you, will be done. The world is about opening and ending. Now, the reason why I say it's an ending, because this is spring. Spring is all about beginning, ending the winter and becoming something new. That's why I see that people gonna say goodbye forever to whoever that you have in mind now. Because a lot of people ask me, but no, that's in my person. I feel it in my bone. Seriously? If you feel it in your bone, so why they not with you? Why they ghosted you? Why they left you? Why they on and off? I don't understand why people still trying to hold on something that is really unhealthy. It's holding you back from getting your own happiness and your own fortune. So the Strength card is that's, I can't believe this. Right, Two of Swords. It asks you to cut that connection straight away. That's someone, if you remember about the reading I did for someone fire sign, but like with the third party, cannot get the money out of situations, and they play that game of victim. You have to cut them off. Very unhealthy energy I can see here. If they say it, I know they say it, but that's their problem, not your problem. If you can save one person out of drowning compared to both people die, what would you do? You save yourself, right? Or you save that person and you die. Doesn't matter. But it's still better than two people die at the same time for no reason. So be smart. The Two of Pentacles we have. The Death. That's what I'm talking about. Like you're trying to hold back yourself. You're trying to resist to admitting to the knowledge and clarity you gain. You take some time. It's not a bad thing, to be honest. There's no need to hurry. It's just like me. I don't care if 800 or 900 people here. I will get to 1,000. one day and even more in the future. So why I have to hurry? I take my time to learn even tarot. I try to be more precise, to more clean, more understanding. There you go. Very good news. Finally, you learned it and you decided to get your wish granted, which stepping in here, leaving everything in the past. So, you know what? I'm actually very happy with this reading because this is exactly what I'm expecting. Because it's just right with the energy right now of the divine plan. So the advice is let's pull 3 cards. Let me use the other deck. Let's see what. Actually, I will change something because I want to try this new deck. So this is the Oracle deck. Let's see what they talk about. 1 card only to see if we have some interesting message. Right, okay, let's see. I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. Exactly. So you can think of this as an advice or the message. 4 is all about balance, foundation. Now, the foundation is actually yourself. From that foundation, you can expand the gateway, which is the world. So you're going through the portal, but they force you to recognize yourself before you can recognize any connections around you. Because you want to be the 10 of cups, the 9 of cups, and the world with everything. That's why you have to going through this period right now. So, congratulations to everyone. If you're here with me, you're heading there. And we're heading there together. This is the end of this reading today. And I'm happy with what I see. And I'm happy with everyone that supporting me so far. And please check out the community post in the channel because I'm trying to collecting ideas. Please give me all the idea that you got so I know when I can live stream best time for the majority. Okay, thank you very much. And if you like what I'm doing, please like and share and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. I need that money from YouTube. And thank you very much and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.